Alright, and we are back to hopefully finish out this level. I am so dead. Hup! Alright, we're doing good. Okay. Let me guess, end of the level. Wow. Okay, like 17, 18 seconds in, something like that, we finished. Great. Love it when that happens, but whatever. And now we are heading to Cliff Chase, so I'm betting this is going to be an upward scrolling level. Well, it's a horizontal scrolling level. Bowser, wow, wasn't at his volcanic lair. Seems like he tricked you by wasting all those spells there. But his real tower is nearby, so no harm, no foul. We just found a bunch of crap we probably didn't need. Well, I suppose we did need it to get through that last level, but whatevs. So, I just had a massive fail moment. Like, massive failure. I said in the... Oh, my freaking God. I said in the last video that I had to go back to GameStop. I can't even talk now. It's hard to talk when you're dodging crap and dealing with scrolling douchebaggery, but I said I had to go... Wow. Go to GameStop to exchange that stuff because that guy gave me like the wrong crap and it had missing parts. What? Wow. Didn't even register to me that it was going to kick that back. And went there, and I also mentioned that I'm going to die. Yep, mentioned that I'm going to die. But I also mentioned in the last video that I need... Okay. For some reason, scrolling levels make me, like, try to play too fast. But I mentioned in the last video that I needed a new 360 controller. And I was like, you know, I was there, so why not get one? So I go up to the counter, and this beautiful girl's working. Like, beautiful. Ridiculously pretty. So, usually I'm pretty good when it comes to talking to girls, but, like, this girl was so pretty, like, she got me so flustered, I forgot my own address. Forgot my own address. And just catapulted myself into a bullet. Come on, Mario, get up the pipe. But yeah, like, she's like, okay. Because I had to exchange that one thing, and she's like, what's your address? And I'm like, oh, crap. And she just starts laughing. And, you know, I said that I was thinking whether to give her my apartment address or my home address where my parents are, because I get most of my mail there. I don't really trust the mail service here, which that's actually true, but freaking God. But for the most part, it was a ruse to hide the fact that I was so completely flustered that I completely failed at life and forgot my own address, and she got a kick out of it, so I guess that means I will be going back to GameStop more than I already do. And I guess I need that that platform that he's on. But yeah, so I will be heading back to GameStop more than usual. I'm gonna, you know, first thing I gotta do before I find out whether she's single, whether she's taken, whether she's married, you know, whatever. The first thing I have to do is ask her the most important question, you know, when it comes to getting to know a girl. I have to ask her, what are your thoughts about Ron Paul? You know, I just have to ask it. It's really the most important thing. Like, you know, if a girl, you know, she can be beautiful and she can have a great personality and all this stuff, but if she is not a supporter of Dr. Paul, or at least is not interested in knowing about him, it's just not going to work. Okay, this will be exponentially easier with a spin jump. Douchebag had to take my spin jump away, but no harm, no foul. And yeah, so walk in and be like, hey, we need to sort this out. How do you feel about Ron Paul? And if she doesn't know about him, I'll just be like, oh, I'll tell you. And you know, if you are a Dr. Paul supporter, or if you think you could become a Dr. Paul supporter, then, you know, we got a good chance of making this work. But man, she was so pretty. Cannot believe I forgot my freaking address. And like, as soon as I walked out, I remembered it. It's just like, what a complete and massive moment of fail. Okay, this crap does not work when I don't have a spin jump. Like, it's just stupid. See, look at that. This is so dumb to put this here when I don't have a spin jump. Like, see, you can't... Okay, that's clearly how I have to do it. Oh, and bullets too? Wow. Designer, you are just a total jerk-off. I'm sorry. But yeah. So I will ask her about how she feels in terms of Dr. Paul, and yeah. So that's good. So after I record this, I'm going to go grab a shower, hang out with my brother and our friend, and we'll talk business. Talk about our own business that we have, and talk about making some money. Can I just... Yeah, okay. Gotta make that money. Gotta get hit by that shell. There's no way to avoid that. I'm sorry. You're just supposed to get hit in some spots in this hack, which I frown upon. I'm frowning. You cannot see it, but I am frowning. A very intense frown. Did you know this girl at GameStop did not know that you could use a 360 controller to play PC games? Like, I walked in, and I'm like, oh, I need another 360 controller. Border Tower. And she's started to give me the wireless one without the sensor, and I was like, no, just give me the one with the cord in it, because I want to use it to play games on my computer. And she's like, on your computer? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, I don't think you can play computer games with the 360 controller. I'm like, yeah, you can. I'm thinking to myself, how long have you worked at GameStop? Maybe she just is doing it for the money. Maybe she's not really interested in games, which that's cool. There aren't a huge, overwhelming amount of females who are really big gamers. Like, there are some who like go to gaming tournaments and play competitively and just kick butt. But like, I think there are substantially more male gamers than there are female gamers, which sucks for male gamers who would like to have more eye candy at gaming tournaments or whatever. I really don't like this. It's the fact that I don't have a spin jump that's really, what, screw it. Screw it, screw it. Screw it without protection. Look at this thing. How in the... How is that supposed to work out in my favor? Look at this. Look at this crap. It's the biggest load of horse feces I've ever seen. You can't get by that without a spin jump. Look at this crap. Oh my god. Would anyone who, like, would not use save states in a hack, would they know to do that perfectly the first try? Like, come on, man. But I think, as I've said in the past, when people make hacks on SMW Central, they're kind of okay with ramping up their difficulty a bit because they assume that since, people play these on emulators, that everyone either does use save states or would use a save state occasionally. Like, there's people like, of course, Seamus is a great example of a person who uses save states, but he's a lot better of a Mario player than I am, with or without save states, in my opinion. And then I think TechnoSynth, another person who does a lot of Mario hacks, I think he uses save states. I'm not sure if he uses them as liberally as I do. But then you have some players who don't use them, but I assume that they would use them every now and then when the design got too asshole-ish. Kind of like right here. Look at this. I swear to God, taking the spin jump out was what doomed this hack. Like, with a spin jump, this may be pretty fun, Like, with a spin jump, you can just jump on that saw blade, and there's an exit tube, apparently. But, whatever. But, yeah, so, wow, okay. That was, super... Look at this, perfectly placed to just bone you. Like, I assume that even if people didn't use save states, they'd use one every now and then, because, like, I know people who play, who have played console games, like LP, SNES games and all this stuff, and they use save states, and, oh my god, look at this. This is so dumb. And, like, I know they say you're not supposed to own ROMs, but, like, those rules are so hazy. Like, even if you go to sites where they make hacks and stuff, like, they won't let you post a they won't let you post an actual ROM to hack. They go into the gall of you have to find it yourself, which to me always seemed a little bit kind of backwards, because it's like everyone is using it, so, you know, why act like you're so against it? And why act like I'm having fun with this hack anymore? Look at this. Oh my god. This is just... I will be happy when this hack concludes. I will be very happy the day when I can... I had it. Very happy the day when I can fire up another hack. But... wow. Thought I was going to clear that, but... again, I'm always wrong about everything. So, you know, I'm getting used to it. And I'm getting used to this stupid hack taking my power-ups as soon as I get them. Look at that stupid crap. Hack, you have overstayed your welcome. You are no longer my friend. And neither are you, Mr. Jumping Statue. But yeah, save state, and they say you're not, because, like, the reason I got on that tangent is because, like I said, I've seen people play, like, actual SNES games, like, non-hacks, and they use, save states, in which that's frowned upon. You know, you're not supposed to own ROMs and all this stuff, and, like I said, even on, you know, sites where they hack this, they're like, oh, we don't allow you to post ROMs publicly, and I'm like, everyone uses the ROM to hack, you know? If you are so against it, then, you know, don't be on a ROM hack site. Like, you know, everyone has to have the ROM to make a hack, so why act like you're so against it? I just don't understand. But to each their own, whatever helps them sleep at night. As a libertarian, I encourage free markets, so I don't care. I mean, it's not like if you know, if you're busting out a, say an NES or a Super NES or a Game Boy game on an emulator, it's not like, oh my god, those companies are just going to hemorrhage money. Because, you know, never mind that, you know, a lot of people have, you know, an Xbox, a PS3, and a Wii, or some combination of those systems, so companies are making money, so it's not like if you play a game from back in the day, they're just going to start hemorrhaging money and die. So this was not a lair either, but what's that? There is a portal on the roof. Where will it take Mario? To Bowser and Peach, hopefully. We can only hope. We can only hope. Hope for hope and change. Wait, that didn't work out too well, did it? Alright, where are we going next? Wow, Bowser's Valley has been resprited to an ice world. That's an interesting change, and one we will tackle in the next video.